Hi, thanks for coming to my channel today. We will be discussing gender discrimination in the military. I've interviewed a person for later in this video who is a good friend of mine, and she is stationed in Korea, and she actually took the time to record her responses in the field, which I think is just amazing that she would take the time to help educate us. And today I also want to go over a few little facts in the beginning of the video that I have learned about gender discrimination and how the military processes. So I learned that women were first allowed into the military starting in 1917 through 1918, in the last 2 years of World War I. A lot of them disguised themselves as men and infiltrated different parts of the war as spies, which I thought was just totally cool. I also learned that in December 2010, the military also repealed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, making it easier for gay military members to go about day-to-day life and to even just join the military. And I also learned in March 11th of 1778, Lieutenant Frederick Enslin, I hope I say his name right, was the first documented case to be kicked out, or as they like to say, dismissed, for homosexual conduct. There have been many since then, and perhaps there were more before, but he is the first documented case. So I hope you enjoy the interview that's following this, and I will follow it up with some more research at the back. Thanks.
Alright, so it's dark. I'm in a truck. I'm in the field right now. I just got off. So, how old are you? How long have you been part of the military? I'm 19. I've been in the Army almost a year and a half. Do you feel like you've ever been discriminated against primarily because of your gender, i.e. the way you are talked to, jobs you have been assigned, housing, etc.? How so? How we're talked to is just, like, females aren't able to do things that males aren't. So it's like, in the jobs that they give us, they're like, if they see it's more physical, they'll give it to a male because they think the females can't do it or they can't do it as good. So there's that. Housing, we all share the same barracks. It's just females have their own floor and males have theirs. Sorry. Have you been discriminated against because you're Hispanic or gay? How so? Not really because we're Hispanic, or because I'm Hispanic. Gay is just like, they don't really, like, it's more of like an equal opportunity thing. We're not supposed to talk about it, but it's like don't ask, don't tell. But I mean, if you're cool with your NCO, your chain of command, and it comes up and you're like, yeah, I got a girlfriend, whatever, I got a boyfriend, and they don't really care. It's just like, I guess it depends on how they know you or how close they are to you. Like, they'll make like comments or jokes. It's not ever anything like personal, or it hasn't been towards me anyway. I haven't had anyone that's been like that with me. Have you seen this affecting other friends or acquaintances within the military? How so? No, I have some gay friends here, and they don't ever, like I said, it just depends on how they know you that they'll talk to you about it. Do you see a change in more women joining the military? How do you think the military is or isn't effectively encouraging women to join the military? It's not that I see more, but I don't see less. It's just a steady flow, but it just depends on the job that they're in. Like, I see medics come in, I see cooks come in, I see supply people, like human resources people. I'm one of the only females in my battery, in my job. Like, my job doesn't have a lot of females. I see them like opening up more jobs that we didn't really have, like infantry and ranger school. They're opening it up to females, so I see more females going for that, trying that. Any other gender discrimination that I have not mentioned? There's no discrimination. I guess it's just, I know our PT standards are way different than the guys. Like, for my age, I only have to do 18 push-ups, whereas guys my age have to do like 43. 53 sit-ups for both of us. Sit-ups are the same. So, and then 2-mile run, their max that they can get before they fail is 15:50 something, and mine's like almost 19. So another run and the push-ups are different by a lot. But I think discrimination for females is just like they don't mean to, and it's mainly older like generations in the military that do it. So, and like if they say something and like they give you a job because you're a female, you can be like, hey, I think I can do this, and then they realize like, oh, I should probably let her try, you know, because then they'll get in trouble. Like,
Hi, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that interview. I have linked below all the studies that I used to provide this information for my video. I do hope that you take a look at that information and are able to grasp just how widely this problem spreads throughout the military, and you can think of some clever ways that we can help change for the future and make things better. I did mainly focus on the Navy and the Marines because that's the research I had available, and both of the studies showed that women, especially women of color, felt more victimized and discriminated against than white men. And because of this, a lot of them don't stay for more terms and retire through the military. And hopefully through time and education, we can change this statistic. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Please leave comments on how I can make them better and any topics that you would like me to cover in the future. And please be respectful of my military person. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.